Hi guys, let's start today's topic. Before starting this topic, I would like to share something important. I have added all the videos related to the DAX in the Decided DAX playlist, so you can learn step by step without missing anything. These videos are the combination of the previous video and the Power BI model and the Power BI tutorial. So if you have missed anything, I have highly recommended watching them first to understand this concept clearly. Let's jump on the topic today. Let's try to understand related first. In this, that is actually related is the returns related value in the each row of the table basis on the relationship with the others table. It is like a VLOOKUP which you used in the Excel. So the formula is very simple, related and the column name. So these are the simply related the column. And let's try to jump on the Power BI to understand this. I'll open the Power BI. Let's try to do that thing in the Power BI. Okay, so I'll open the another column, that is the sales. As you are aware, sales is already linked in another table. A little zoom up so that you can try to understand. See, in the sales table, last, there is another table, product lookup table, is directly connected, right? One to many. So if the table is connected to another table, we can fetch any column in that data. How? I'll just do that thing demo in front of you. I'll just open the sales table from here. This is the sales data, right? In the sales data, let's fetch a column related. Add in a column like related price, retail price, right? I'm using it through the DAX, so I'll just put a name in the DAX so that I can remember I use the DAX. Related, comma, where I need a product. In product lookup, I want a column product price. Hit enter and hit the enter. So another column related to the price would come here, right? This column. It is basically there's a relationship between this table and sales table and the product table. So the product table data is fetched here to the that relationship. Let's do one thing. So what's the need of this? So let's suppose I want a retail price. So in the retail price, what can we do? I can simply fetch the revenue. How can you fetch the revenue? Total order quantity and the simply put the price. So let's search the order quantity. Order quantity is here and price is here. So this into this is equal to the total revenue. Let's fetch the total revenue here. Add new column in this. Put the column name here. Revenue is equal to spelling mistake. We'll do that again. Hit enter. Put the sales price. What is the price? Might be retail price. This one into sales order or ordered quantity. Hit the enter. See, the one more column created and we get the revenue of this. So this is very important to relationship and that related of DAX functions. Let's try to jump on another topic, that is calculate, and that is really very important. So I'll just more deep dive in this. Calculate. So calculate basically the evaluates an expression in the context that is modified by the filter. What does it mean? It's mean they will calculate the expressions and then filters. Expressions, anything like the total order, sum of the order, quantity, written, whatever we want, and then filter what I want this, any from any countries, for maximum or minimum on that particular years, anything we can modify the. So one pro tips also there. Think of the calculate as a filter modifier. It's allow you to overrule existing report filter and force a new filter context. So that is the basically DAX. Let's take an example. So in this example, I'm just calculating this one. I'm calculating the DAX related thing, sales, and the color is where color is red. So simply calculate and calculate the total sold, and then comma and filter. Filter is where product, where is the red. So all red product will be calculated as sold would come here in this approach. Here if I put the red here, so red is what? Red is 4011. So all 4011 will come here. If I'll just calculating the reds through the filter where is red, right? So let's do that example. Before the example, I'll just try to understand what they are doing here. So step first, simply they are filtering the context that is decided and applied, that is the red. All right, so again that is again calculated filter the modified the calculations where product is red. Then step 2, simply in the related tables fetch all the red data, and step 3, evaluate it is a 4011. So all our process coming behind the scene where you simply click and the data is coming in front of you. So let's do a practical on this. I'll open the Power BI and let's calculate something like a bulk order. So before it, let's select the measure table, right? Because I want to create all the measure in that particular measure table, right? So create a new measure. Measure is like bulk order is equal to calculate, enter total order like sales quantity is greater than 1. Put the enter. So bulk order means if its quantity is more than 1, that means that is the bulk order. Hit the enter. Let's jump on the visual side and put some category over the product category name, right? So category is like this, total revenue is like this, and I fetch the revenue bulk order. So in our table search the bulk and the bulk order will fetch in the value. So these are the bulk order. Bike don't have the bulk order, but clothing and accessories has the bulk order. Let's format it so that it is easy to understand, right? So that is the bulk order. Let's try to fetch another order. Okay, how much order coming in the weekend, right? So again, select the measure table, and in that measure table, select the new measure, right? And put the weekend order, hit enter, calculate. What we are calculating? Total order. Total order, put the filter. Filter is weekend. So in the calendar to lookup, there is a weekend column. I'll search that column weekend, this one, and weekend would be the weekend, right? Hit enter, parenthesis close, enter. So these order are the total order. I filter the weekend order, which is fetching in the data and calculating. So let's search the weekend order and put it here in the table. See what is coming there. I'll just format it also, right? Yep. So these are the weekend order, these are the bulk order, and these are total revenue of hours. So that is the main function of the calculated column and the related column. So let's try to understand more functions in the DAX in the coming video. So stay tuned. See you in the next video.